Matthew. Maybe go the greedier builds. Might decide to go for like some fast braces or something like that. Just get some quick stats on the go. Become a bit tankier. But already standing ground versus FNG. Who's going to win the right-clicking war? Matthew does actually in the lead. Seems too good. But yeah, very intrigued to see how it does. Obviously combo with the Centaur War. And actually, Matthew, okay, coming out. Product's trying to apply what pressure he can whilst he does have this bit of extra regen into his hands. Down bomb though, Kiritich getting got on slow to a crawl. The last right click comes through from Matthew, and they are able to bring down the Luna. Action-packed lane going on down there, guys. It's just constantly somebody's dying. Meanwhile, up top, Kaz may be in some danger right now. Actually lands the two-man Stormhammer. Makes a space for him to disengage. Notice we'll be able to grab the Lotus, but instead, might cost him his life. He's slowly one more right click to go down. Will actually have to use the orb to get himself away. Still barely able to get himself out of there. But Bakaz doing so much work. Again, at the bot lane, though, another kill is found. As FNG drops for the third time this game. Notice still getting found solo by MGZ there. Bakaz as well. Trying to get a solo onto Antez, or is Antez going to solo him? Wrong. But since then, he's definitely just keeping himself correctly positioned every time. And it's working out. Even diving got to stick for tier 1 right now. Rotation coming in from MJZ just to lend a helping hand. And Kiritich is gone once more. TP rotation though coming in from Squadix. Roll is not to connect. But even still, FNG with the creeps does kill MJZ. Matthew and Sacred are both low right now. For Squadix, he can't give chase. Actually having to farm the bottom jungle area, but a rotation also coming in. Kunkka and Skyraf both smoked up. They're going to find Kiritich. Torrent, not going to land. Tries to hide in the trees. Unfortunately, it's just not going to work. Eventually he will die, Boat just to guarantee it. Boat didn't even lose their own tier 1 at exactly the same time. So it's not like they really gained anything out of that at all.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Matthew going for an urn. Danger, roll. Doesn't actually fully connect, but might not be required. Stampede is in there. Matthew actually thinking about trying to turn this one around right now. He's got to be careful he doesn't just keep getting ticked on. But it doesn't matter. He just gets the kill. What is this? The CM too strong stroke. It does hit. But it doesn't matter. It does hardly any damage at all. I just know if this was one of my pubs, someone would be spam clicking, raging. Someone might even start dropping items at this stage. Meanwhile, they're going to look for another kill. Going on towards the Brewmaster. Notice starts. So, like, that's like a whole extra second of cooldown in theory. If it's like a long roll time. If it's short, then it doesn't make much difference at all. He's getting got on, silenced in place. X will connect. Think about dropping the boat, but actually he's able to dodge it. Times the roll nicely. Instead, there's going to be the blink comes in from the Centaur with the boat. Now it does connect onto Squadix. He's trying to find an angle to get himself away because there's too many bodies. He gets blocked and killed. So it's another kill going over towards the rest of the team. Do take control of the Radiant Triangle, sorry, but not actually going to find anybody here. Come behind the towers. Well, they might actually bump in towards Antez. Not really the highest priority kill that they would want. But a killer's a kill at the end of the day. Slayham's picking that one up for free. Squadix though. In danger himself. Stunned. Mystic Crown on top of him. God string people for good measure just to make sure he does die. Even FNG! He's been called off to the side. Does at least manage to get the tower kill before he falls down. But he will still perish. In Slayham's, he's going to try and chase after the creep army. Tidal wave. Connects onto it. Okay, he actually gives up. He's like, nah, see you with that. It's just some creeps. We're on the mid. Matthew doing some shenanigans, Dota, just forcing Notice away from the tower. Wants to keep this pressure going, which as a result might get the tower killed. Even a jump forward's in there from Seiko. Good damage on towards Notice, but they know he has split. He's got God Strength available. If there was ever a time to go for a kill, it is now, and it looks like they will. Kiritich, he's going to get found. Matthew starting things off because jumping in deep. They got the grab onto the Kiritich, but even still, this Lunafield's pretty damn tanky. He just drops down the beams. Will just run away. Kaz having to go for the BKB TP out and will be successful. Matthew, probably not so fortunate though, as Squadix is on the case. And will end up dropping.
Would that I could kill you.
Kind of surprised that I know my numbers, I know my own values. I'm a professional. Mibo? Kunkka, okay, thought he was getting caught there, but not quite in danger right now. Tidal Wave actually going to pull the Maiden Not the Bane, the Luna, sorry, out of position. Has just had a BKB delivered right now, so maybe Kiritic just feeling comfortable to stand his ground. Still has that Aegis member, might just save him for the second life. Mystic Flare coming through as well. Will be fine. Kaz now getting involved, jumping onto the small to the back lines, but so does Matthew also full. Tidal Wave also clips onto 2 yet again, dragging back in Kiritic. FNG trying to run away, but Kaz just needs one more right click and they will die, make it 2. As eventually they will fall, but Squadix getting involved. Wants to try and lock down Kaz if they can. Kiritic trying to charge forwards, will now drop down the beams. Kaz has already used his BKB, he doesn't have the protection, but doesn't matter. The right click damage is huge, but not enough to actually get the win there. So as a result, it turns out to be a pretty good fight there for Virtus Pro. It started out nicely for Boom. They're going for a smoke play here, Boom. They know Roshan could be respawning, so they want to kill and then go into that one. They found the jump on towards Kiritic. Just gets evaporated. Vindicator armor means piss all. It's absolutely melted down. Tier 1 tower also going to fall. And it looks like the call for to slow down this push a bit. Not going to use their own glyph to keep the creeps going. Actually, look at Kaz's damage. Can they kill this tower before backdoor comes up? It looks like they can. Tower is gone. VP though coming in with some sort of counterplay. Squadix sticking to Sacred right now. And Boom Esports, do they try and actually defend their off laner? The answer is no. He is the sacrificial lamb offered up on a silver platter. And everyone else in Boom Esports has to just run away. Don't force a really awkward fight into an Aegis, into a cheese. Just maybe wait to see if anyone on the side of VP steps out of position, you can get a free kill. They might even be happy just to sacrifice their tier 2 towers. I say that, and they're actually here en masse to defend that exact thing. Slayer maybe getting caught, but the stun comes out from Sacred, connects on towards Kiritic just as they get the Satanic now delivered. So Kiritic is going to heal straight back up as well. The Soulbind connects on towards Kaz. It's a huge 2-man connection. The Eclipse comes through. Kiritic just tearing everybody apart, and immediately the rest of Boom Esports has to just run away. Kaz survived a whole total of about 2 seconds. Slayer has to just run back up to the top set of barracks if they want. There is still the tier 2 mid, obviously. Thinking about it, Kiritic, yeah, he wants to go for it right now. He wants 2 sets of barracks for his efforts. Plenty of slows here from Boom Esports to at least make getting to that tower so damn difficult. Kiritic also getting pulled back from the X. There's going to be a ton of it at the same time. Matthew gets caught out. CM evaporated. Now this is the CM I remember of old, you know. None of this tanky crap surviving forever doing work. Just dying. Classic CM. Lots of control as well on towards Kiritic. Once again, trying to keep this tower alive for as long as possible. Mystic Flare is there. They get rid of the Aegis. Squadix gets the kickback on towards the Skywrath Mage. Soulbind is also there. The Boom Esports just fall back. They're going to lose this tier 3. Still 20 seconds with no Kaz. And that is more than enough time right now for a second lane of barracks to go down and for VP to fall back. Feeling like a very successful win right there, and they'd be right. 13,000 gold advantage. Still another 2.5 minutes before the potential of Roshan number 3. Oh, Slayums. Okay, just X marks, runs himself back. Tier 2's obviously already gone. Let's show up to this high ground. Now these towers absolutely disappear. So VP, they don't care about Aegis whatsoever. Feeling like they can just take this fight no matter what. Nice usage of the Ether Panda there from Notice to pull Kiritic back, making sure he's not too far out of position. The Glaives doing work, the Illusions alone just causes absolutely havoc in the base. Jumping, Kiritic though pops the BKB and immediately Picasso is on top of him. Kiric's going to try and stand his ground now. A lot of damage coming through, but instead it's going to be Centaur who dies first, followed up by Slatums. There's just no damage here from Boom! They die the entire time. Picasso was just hitting Kiritic, but he was doing absolutely nothing to him. 0. And that is it. GG is called. Boom Esports, they tap out. That is going to happen. Yeah, in this mid, kind of how I was expecting it to be. Slayum's 8-4 against the 3-3 there of Squadix. And first blood is actually found. FNG gets it onto Matthew just as Kiritic dies at Vanguard. Well, Sacred is just going to be A-OK in this lane. Not really too much Kiritic can do against him. Don't know if this lane would have been much different if this was a Grim with the AM rather than it. But a 2-man stomp comes through from Sacred again. Kiritic on death's door, and he's just gone! Double edge to the back, he is just down. FNG as well, trying to do something, but he too will fall. This bot lane, man, just like game number 1, is all Boom Esports. the same in mid. Slayham is dominating in the mid lane. This is a complete repeat here of game number 1. I say that and Notice gets a very casual kill onto MJZ. Even kills the courier with all of the reason. If FNG respawn him, tries to just run in and make space there for the anti-mage, but it's very hard to do so. Actually getting quite aggressive on towards Matthew there with the leech seed drops as well. Kiritich sneaks about jumping in, but FNG just dies! What? And, pick up. FNG will be there to help the bomb on, and Tez might end up dying up towards this top here, but unfortunately this is a mid-Earthshaker, and they do not like to level Fisher. It is a complete waste of level for him, but maybe we're going to get punished right now as a charge comes through from Notice. I think that it looks pretty bad. Even the Centaur, still 10 behind that one as well.
Radiant
Meanwhile,
scanning.
7-minute bounty spawn. FNG trying to, unfortunately does just get caught out. But with the Stampede there, he is just brought to his knees. Unfortunately, you know, sometimes you've got to try it. If you can't get the Wisdom Rune Steel, it is super, super good. But unfortunately, this time just does not pan out. Gives away another kill over towards the Centaur. At the same time, though, you could say space graded, guys. Look, Kiritich has room to get one creep wave. that's the big play. And to be honest, anything like that could help, really. As Kiritich desperately needs it. I'm assuming that the AM is just going for the standard Battle Fury build. Yeah, that's what he's going for. Power Tread's already up along with the wand. We are in the mid. Roll of Thunder's used. Connects through onto 2. Slayham as well. In danger. Charge comes through from Notice to make sure they do guarantee the kill. Even the Never Strike on towards MJZ. Is trying to get away. Dives down towards the south side. But FNG's going to try and cut him off right now. One more swashbuckle gets the double. And this is really good moves here coming out from Notice, you know. Really abusing the maneuverability at the end of the day. FNG. Spied out Slayham. The stun won't actually connect there from the tome, but actually Squadix is also here. They're going to turn. Matthew will get brought down right now, but with Sacred as well, Slayham's coming through. They want to focus on towards FNG, and they should eventually be able to bring down this position 5. It's taking a long old time, and Squadix in the meantime is doing a lot of work into the back lines. Slayham getting very low. Another swashbuckle forwards. He's getting down well close to Death's Door with this arcane rune in the hands of Squadix. He's continuously spamming these spells. Another swashbuckle. Not quite enough to actually get the 1k gold lead right now here for Boom Esports. A charge from Notice. They're coming after Slayham yet again. Can they get the kill? Charge even connects through on towards the Phoenix. This time the Enchanter is in time to guarantee block the stun. Need to strike. Oh, not to get the kill. They will still fall regardless as well. As the Echo Slam there to get the grab on towards Notice. It's a trade of 1-for-1 at the end of the day, but Boom Esports getting the kill onto his core is super beneficial. Morphling has now turned up. The Strength Morph is going. Guys, it's going to be fine. Roll it through. Mood in place. Swashbuckle off to the side. Able to actually dodge for a kill here on towards Sacred. FNG is here as well as Squadix. Kira just jumping in, making sure there isn't enough mana for the Stampede. With the comes through, we'll be fine. Gets away, Matthew trying to go for the gate through, but it doesn't matter. Mana Void there to get the stun cancelled out. Even using the False Promise. I mean, Matthew knows he's dead. He's just trying to waste as much time as possible. As eventually he will fall. Kill going over towards Squadix. Meanwhile, Antera's in danger. Has to just go for the Ancient Creep deny. Very wisely done. Charge comes through, but once again, man, because this is so damn quick on this Strength Morph. Very slippery customer indeed. But still, 8 for 8 was a scoreline, less than 1k gold lead. Maybe looking at trying to make a move here on towards Mikaz in the mid. Charge comes through. He wasn't actually able to get the Strength Morph off in time. I cursed him. I was complimenting on how well he provides that extra bit of space for Mikaz to actually overtaking him far, but Notice charging on forwards. Blink there from Slayham's. We'll just pull him back to safety. Not going to fully commit on the charge this time round. Just poking on towards Sacred. Literally does 0 damage to the guy though. Now Stampede, they can try and turn this around with the blink. Echo is going to be there. All the control from Kiritich. Can he get the jump? Well, he will! Managing to reflect the route as well. And now the potential turnaround as Squadix getting involved. Another double stun there from Sacred. Even still, the Centaur is in so much danger. There will be the False Promise. Matthew, unfortunately for himself, he will still die. Squadix not choosing to dive underneath the tier 1 as, god damn, Sacred basically goes up to full HP. Centaur, man. Stupid hero. So after all that, it's just a death on towards the Oracle. Maybe MJZ is going to fall here as well. He does have Supernova. Will he be bothered to use it? He will, as actually the Fisher block is on the correct spot. Kiritich stepping forwards to kill it, but no one else is helping. And the perfect chain stun comes out. Slayers and Sacred putting their blink daggers to good use. And they just get out of there. 100% Squadix had Kiritich multiple times again, just like game number 1. And the mid lane was going Earthshaker's in Earthshaker's favour until, of course, the rotation started coming through. But just fantastic players for VP have been able to balance out this game. They do obviously just lose FNG. Still like 1,000 gold difference between the two of them. Or 700, I should say. 1,007. That's not much difference there, guys. Well, Echo gets dropped. Just to kill Antez, though. Not really the highest priority kill. And actually looks like the immediate response comes in from the rest of the VP to try and get this grab on towards Matthew. Overgrowth is there. False Promise also used, as well as the Rolling Thunder. Here is the rest of Boom Esports, though. Egg was dropped, but it doesn't matter. The damage is done. Everybody just rolls away. So honestly, that's a very, very chaotic fight. I have no idea. Like, it was so many almost committed. And actually, it's not even done yet. Notice as well as FNG. They're on top of Slatums right now. Not a single other member of the squad nearby. And the Earthshaker drops once more. 4,000 gold team for it. Before Kiritich was able to actually come out about like 20, 25 minutes or something, he had a couple of items and he was able to actually get involved in these fights. Where now in the Anti-Mage, not quite the same. Noticed playing around with Mikaz right now. Don't know if this is an easy kill, but actually they're getting there. He's getting super low, but we'll just turn around with the strength morph. Notice just making sure he's charging creeps to keep himself getting the stun lock going. In comes the rest of the squad to try and focus it down. Balto's not enough to push him through that one. When you got 4 enemy heroes on your face, you're just dead. Nothing you could do. Although VP, they still want to try and take this fight. They're going to jump on in. And then Squadix immediately clips himself, has to jump down to the low ground, cancels it out. But it doesn't matter, they still do get the kill on towards Sacred. You know, even though it's a little bit awkward, they still get it. Who cares?
Middle tower is under attack.
Which is always a very, very useful tool at trying to chain together some kills. The scan! What is that scan? That was perfect! Just lands immediately where FNG is. Who did that scan? That was on point, which doesn't quite land. Although FNG looks like he's in a spot to break the smokes. Doesn't actually break him. This whole smoke maneuver isn't actually going to yield anything. Everyone for VP got to dodge it, but go for a smoke move for themselves. Because runs straight towards Antez. Poor old Grimstroke doesn't last a second right now. Yules as well trying to control him. Notice, but in comes the Rolling Thunder from Squadix. They're going to focus immediately on towards MJZ before the Supernova can come on now. Slayham as well has to pop the BKB, trying to turn around. FNG with the Overgrowth, holding them at bay. No help for the rest of his team though, so he will die. Double kill goes over towards Bakaz. So it's a 2-for-1 exchange. Kiritich finally shows up, but the show is already... Kiritich, though, is definitely getting bigger by the minute, getting so close to that Skadi. Only 800 gold away. And it's going to be a real problem to deal with. Thinking about maybe trying to jump into the Roshan pit. It is dead. Rolling Thunder is used. Squadix is in there. Kiritich, though, can't quite get the grab here on towards Matthew. Good counter push forward, force out the False Promise. Egg's also been dropped into the back lines. Notice as well as Squadix are in deep. They're going to try and run away. The stun just barely connects on towards the Spirit Breaker. Jumping in from Slaytum. He actually just gets turned on. Notice gets the kill. The Sun Ray, not enough actually to finish the Spirit Breaker. And with the Soul Bite, get the double one boy comes on through. The Centaur in danger. Will be dropping down. And Morphling has to just run away. It's a disaster fight here for Boom Esports. They get the Aegis, but they lose everything for it, including the Aegis itself. It is awful. You'll have a Morphling running around hitting people. That's pretty damn scary. Oh, notice, charging through. Runs into quite a few members there on the side of Boom Esports. He's trying to run away with the BKB, plus the bulldoze. Stomp doesn't land, he's juking left and right. But it's just not enough, as he will get caught out, having to run back to where he was going to TP2 as a result. The tower's just going to fall down.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
And every time they all turn up, tower's already gone. Sacred actually gets a 2-man stomp right now. Slame also jumping in with the BKB. No further lockdown though, and actually so VP are going to try and do some sort of counterplay with the roll boulder going on forward. Matthew has to false promise himself. Not quite ideal, as they're still going to lose Slatums off to the side. Does Matthew actually live through all of this? He will not. Gets blown up, 2 kills gone, no buybacks available. VP look like they're going to carry on diving in. They found MJZ deep inside the base, Sacred as well, trying to get himself away. But Kaz was making space there, turning himself into the Spirit Breaker, but unfortunately, it just doesn't do any different. They lose another one, 3 people gone, no buybacks. And this is very, very similar to how game number 1 went. They lost that fight by their tier 2, and then all of a sudden they lose a full set of barracks, maybe because he shows up way too early. None of his teammates are there to help out. He's just gone, down for a minute. And this is 1 full set of barracks, maybe even the top 10.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
It looks like they'll probably just take these buildings and fall back. Unless VP just feel like absolute ballers, they will end the game. And that is exactly it. And GG's called. They just tap out. Boom Esports are done. Not even wanted to play one more team fight. They're like, yeah, okay.